Hey guys, so the second stimulus package and the second stimulus check is as good as approved this morning. We finally have a deal. Mitch McConnell, Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, and Kevin McCarthy reached a deal last night, and they voted on a one-day stopgap bill to keep the government funded today so they can vote on the $1.4 trillion government spending bill plus the $900 billion stimulus package, or more appropriately called relief package. They have to do that today. This really came down to the wire, and we finally have a confirmed package, and we have some new details to cover about the stimulus check qualifications and unemployment. Plus, Steve Mnuchin gave us a timeline on when to expect the checks to start hitting the bank accounts. This is very exciting. I know it's also partly disappointing because it's just a $600 check, not $1,200, but many would agree that something is better than nothing. They also hinted that by the end of January, when Biden is in office, we might see another stimulus package that will have state and local funding, liability protections, and another stimulus check if needed. But honestly, I wouldn't think about that right now, and I wouldn't get my hopes up. Let's get this second check first and then see what happens next year. So let's get to the details of what we know so far. Right after, you please hit the like button on the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. So as you all know, the stimulus check is only $600 per adult and $600 per child. Yes, child. Only qualifying children under 18 will receive the check, so adult dependents are screwed over again. I don't know what to tell you, it really sucks. On the other hand, mixed families where one spouse has an ITIN number and the other has a social security number, the member with the social security number will qualify for the check, and any of their children with social security numbers will also qualify. So this is a positive change compared to the first stimulus check. In terms of qualifications, it will be the same like last time. If you're single and make $75,000 or less, you'll get the check. And if you're married filing jointly and make $150,000 or less, you'll also get a check. This will phase out as you make more. So for every $1,000 you make over these numbers, the check will drop by $5 until it goes away completely. But basically, if you received the check the last time, you can assume that you'll receive this check also. For those of you on Social Security, SSDI, and SSI, nothing specifically was said, but I'd also imagine that if you qualified for the first check, you'll qualify for this one as well. Once the text of the bill comes out, I'll let you know. The text may come out by the time I post this video, but I'll let you know all the new details that come out over the next few days and weeks, so make sure you stay tuned and subscribed. There's going to be a lot of important information coming out soon that I will break down here for you on this channel. Now, when can you expect the stimulus check to hit your account? In an interview with CNBC this morning, Steve Mnuchin said people are going to see this money at the beginning of next week. This is great. So the House and the Senate are expected to vote on this bill today and pass it, and President Trump should sign it very shortly after that, which makes the timeline of getting the check next week very realistic. Remember, they did this already last time, and they have all the updated bank information when you entered it in the Get My Payment portal. So for them, it should be as easy as pressing a button, especially that qualifications are the same. Maybe things will take some time for those mixed families since that's a new parameter, but I'm sure they'll figure it out eventually. So if you received your check by direct deposit last time, you should expect the money in your account next week. And by the way, yes, we don't have the full text of the bill, and this is all talk right now, but it will pass today. The four leaders came out publicly saying that they agreed. Bernie Sanders already said that he won't object, which I told you he would do in my yesterday's video. And President Trump and the White House already signaled that they'll sign this bill into law when it gets to his desk. Now let's talk about unemployment. The $300 per week will start December 27th. This doesn't mean that you'll get the money that day, but that's the effective start date. And it looks like it will be for a shorter duration than we expected. It will be for just 11 weeks, not the 16 weeks originally said. The POA and PEUC will also be extended for 11 weeks, so if you're a gig worker or self-employed or a contractor, you will get your unemployment money. It also seems that the $100 minimum requirement in state benefits to qualify for the boost is going away, so you'll get the boost no matter what. I will also confirm that when the text comes out. And there were rumors that Republicans didn't want you to double dip on stimulus checks and unemployment, meaning that if you get unemployment, you shouldn't qualify for the stimulus check. but that's also gone now. So if you qualify for both, you will receive both. Another huge part of this relief package is rental assistance. There will be $25 billion to help pay rent for up to 18 months of rent arrears, past rent, and 12 months of future rent. Details on how to apply for that and get it and qualifications and all that will come out soon, and I will update you on that as soon as the information comes out. Another reason to make sure you subscribe and watch my future videos where I'll break down all the important details in an easy to understand way. The eviction moratorium will also be extended until the end of January. This is probably to give you some time to apply for and receive the rental assistance money. The bill will have just over $280 billion of PPP money, so if you didn't apply the first time, you can apply now. And to qualify for a second draw, you have to show that your revenue went down by 30% in any quarter of 2020 compared to the same quarter in 2019. There's also going to be $20 billion for more targeted EIDL grants and $15 billion for live venues. There's going to be a tax credit for employers offering paid sick leave, and they'll extend the employee retention tax credit. And it looks like the business meal tax deduction will be there as well, probably take it from the 50% to 100%. There's also going to be $82 billion for schools, $7 billion for broadband, $13 billion for food aid, and more. Obviously, this is not the best package out there. I wish they took the $1.5 trillion bipartisan deal or the $1.9 trillion deal offered by Steve Mnuchin before the election, but this is what we have now, and I will update you with more details as they come out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you all. Please hit the like button on the video, share this video with your friends and family, and subscribe if you haven't already, and click that notifications bell to be notified that whenever I publish new videos and new content for you. Also, make sure to check the link in the description for the Yara savings account. It's a savings account that is FDIC insured but gives you interest with a lottery system. If you use the link below, you'll get 100 tickets when you deposit as little as $25 for a chance to win up to $10 million. Then you'll get a weekly ticket for every $25 that you deposit. I think this is the future of banking as it encourages savings to earn more chances at winning a large prize. Also, don't forget to get your free stocks from Webull, potentially worth up to $1,600 when you deposit only $100, which is just like cash. You can take it out anytime you feel like it. All the links are in the description below. Please stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next video.